mean, how has the response been in America? Because people are very reluctant to have their heroes overturned.
Yeah. You know, what's sort of amazing, what's been amazing to me as we traveled around America with this film is how many military families came out to watch it, including people from very, very conservative Republican areas of the United States. And I think that we're hitting a point with now 12 years of war. The American public is fed up with this. The approval rating for the U.S. Congress is at an all-time low. The economy is still in very serious trouble. A lot of people are just struggling to make ends meet for their families. And the idea that we're spending, billions and billions of dollars on, wars that most Americans are now against, I think is really offensive to people. And so I actually was surprised at the positive reception that we received, particularly from constituencies that maybe 6-7 years ago would have been cheerleading the war. Now we're saying, what was the point of sending our young people off to go to Afghanistan? I also, one of the more fascinating things that happened in the course of traveling with the film is when we premiered the film in Washington, D.C. Of course, we didn't premiere it in the White House or anything like that, but we'd be happy to screen it for President Obama if he wanted. When we premiered the film in Washington, D.C., a number of personnel from the CIA came up to me after the screening. They actually came and watched the film and said, we agree with you on this, on the bigger truth of what you're saying. We do think that these actions that we're taking now are going to blow back against us later. And for me, there was, it was incredible, first of all, that they came to the film and then identified themselves. But the fact that these people who are working on these operations from the other side of the equation actually said, I think you're right about this, was, it was gratifying on one level because you labor in solitary confinement, basically, when you do these kinds of projects. And to have people on the inside say, I actually think you're onto something here, was very interesting.
Of course, these guys are